Ooh, okay.
Hey everybody, that was a clip from the new Venom trailer that just dropped. And yeah, I'm here with Dastardlee, and we are doing a review on the trailer. Our first impressions, our first thoughts, and yeah, just kind of like how we both kind of feel about the new Venom movie. Yeah, you wanna
Comes out October 5th. Shout out Marvel for making this film look like trash. God.
So
God.
So that was the review of
that was my review.
So okay.
God, where do we begin?
I would say, I don't know. Why don't you
you want me to speak upon this? Okay, let me say a couple things right here. First off, this CGI looks like it was made when Pixar first started out, and I can't get over that. He doesn't. Come on, like for real. This is what you look like. You don't even look like. There's a big difference between like a good CGI like Avatar, or this CGI, and this one is not up to par. I'm not ready to see it, and Marvel, you're literally kicking me in the dick when you keep on doing this thing that you have the bad guy be the same as the good guy in this sense, quote unquote. Come on, Iron Man 1 was another big Iron Man. Then you had Wolverine fight a robot with another sword. Like, now you have Venom fighting another symbiote. It's getting tiresome. Give him something to fight for, please. I'm not excited. What do you think about this Dragon Project? Tell me. I can't.
Okay, so I guess for me to start, I think that so if you remember in Thor Ragnarok, you remember when Thor landed and like the lightning was all around him in the trailer, and he didn't have, spoiler, everybody who's listening that has not seen Thor Ragnarok, stop it right now. But for those of you that have, you remember in the trailer they didn't show him missing an eye.
No, that's right, they didn't.
And so, like, one of the things that kind of came up for me for this trailer was that I wonder how much of that they're doing in the trailer. Like, maybe he's not just fighting like this basic other ass symbiote. You know?
Okay.
Because if you look in this section, hopefully we'll bring up a clip of it. In this section where you see Eddie Brock fight the other guy, and they're like both kind of like raising their fists to each other. You see Eddie Brock with like some emotion on his face, and then you see the other guy with a blank ass basic emotion on his face. And I was like, they couldn't have done that on purpose, or if they did do it, it's like it's gotta be to hide our perception of what actually is going to end up being. I don't know, it just caught my attention. You know, I was like, and if it is, let's just say it is what is being shown, then that's an issue. You know, obviously, like we'll see. Well, I mean, but depending on the story arc, though, right? Like, what if the symbiote has like invaded the dude's mind to the point to where he's a complete hollow shell? Like, who knows? But my main point is just to say that, like, I'm curious to see what, like, how they portray the symbiote. And in the trailer, last few things I'll say is in the trailer, I thought that I did appreciate the symbiote's kind of longing to do what it wanted, but within the realms of Eddie Brock and knowing that it needed somebody else to survive. And I also like the glitching, that
was really cool. I actually appreciated that.
Yeah, man,
that was cool.
The glitching CGI,
when he's, like, transforming.
Yeah, that was dope. I was like, oh crap, like yes, you know. So,
but I mean, okay, if you really look at it, isn't it a little resemblance of like Spider-Man? Like, doesn't it have that same feel? Maybe Spider-Man 3, not the newer ones with Garfield, whatever his name is.
What do you mean?
Like, do you remember Spider-Man 3 and like that Venom version, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't.
I thought it was terrible, bro.
It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was. I mean, the movie was terrible.
Okay.
That rendition of Venom wasn't terrible. wasn't the greatest. I mean, obviously it was the first time we got to see Venom, and I think they could have done better, but it wasn't bad. Like, it satisfied my need to see Venom on a big screen. And this one, I don't know, it just reminds me of that. So I'm like, this is gonna be kind of trash. Like, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be good. I really don't. I am saddened because I think I speak for the both of us when I say we've been waiting for a Venom movie for a while, or at least that character to be on screen and us to go in depth into his being. So I don't think it's going to do it justice, and I think this is one of those movies that is just going to be rebooted and made again.
There's a lot of things that kind of felt forced. Like, even remember the turd reference? Remember that?
Yeah, at the end of the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, they felt like they were pulling strings on that. Like they were really pushing that joke, and it did flat. And it's Venom. Like, not to say Venom's not a funny guy. He's probably hilarious, maybe. Who knows? But for Venom to pull a line like that just seemed really corny.
It did.
Very forced.
It did. It seemed random.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Like, but see, this is where it's like you wonder, like, how much of these other... Okay. How much these other comics are kind of being influenced by their predecessors, right? It's like that to me. As soon as he said that, I thought of Deadpool. Yeah. I just immediately, I was like, Deadpool. You guys are trying to make it so where he's like an anti-hero like Deadpool, like that. And I don't think that that's the best direction to go. I think that like Venom, like the reason why people like, I think one of the things, and you guys gotta let me know in the comments, but like one of the things that like gets me about these Marvel films, it's not so much that they change what's going on. Sure, okay, yeah, maybe make it a little different. But it's like, I feel like that they almost change, like they feel like they change the substance of the character. Now, you know, Dastardlee and I, like, we aren't like the most like comic book read people. Like, we don't like go and we don't read them like often, but we've read comic book, we read them. We
understand the lore.
Exactly, we understand the lore. I don't know. It's like these. Sometimes it feels like they like are literally forcing another personality or watering down a personality for the big screen. How do you feel about that?
What do you mean? Like they're watering down? Are you saying Tom Hardy, or are you saying they're watering down the character?
The character and Tom Hardy. I'm saying that like Tom Hardy is known for being, I mean, he was Bane, bro. Yeah. You know, he was the darkest of like one of the darkest characters, and it's like,
how do you feel about Tom Hardy being Venom? I wanted to ask that earlier, but how do you feel about him doing Eddie Brock? Come on, Eddie Brock.
Okay, like I'm kind of old school, you guys, when it comes to like Eddie Brock, when it like the big ass like buff dude that's
Eddie
just
Brock
like
was big.
That's just like buff and just kind of like hulkish and like hated Peter Parker. I mean, he kind of like, what I'll say is like, I can't see like, now that he's a Venom, I can't see him as any other kind of character that like kind of makes me feel like, oh yeah. But what I will say is that like, so far what I've seen of Eddie Brock, he is not the Eddie Brock that I know to be.
Right, you don't think Eddie Brock, you're like, oh yeah, Tom Hardy should play him.
No.
I'm with you on that. On this review right now, right here, right now, I'm putting money down that this movie's being remade. It's gonna restart, and we're gonna forget about this Venom, and we're gonna see a new Venom. It's not gonna be Tom Hardy. It's gonna be revamped.
I'm gonna redact his comment as far as putting money down, because you guys are gonna end up trying to hit me up for some shit that like you're not gonna be able to reach him for. So what I will, we will just say, we'll take that part out, and we will just say that like he highly disagrees.
Do not edit this out.
He highly disagrees.
I'm promising you
with the idea of Venom being like this Venom being matriculated into the.
It can't be. It can't get into the universe. He can't be. Yeah. It's owned by Paramount.
Well,
that's why in the trailer you see an association with Marvel. So it's a Paramount film. That's another reason why he looks the way he looks.
Spoiler, possibly. So close your ears if you don't want to hear it. But like, I thought that he was in. Peter Parker was in the IMDb list.
So I mean, that's what I heard too. I heard that rumblings as well.
We're gonna look it up right now. We're gonna talk. But keep talking.
We got the jujel.
Yeah.
Let's fact check this. And I mean, okay, let's say he is. He's still gonna get it's still gonna be redone. Like it's not. There's no way this is gonna be it. It doesn't. I cannot live with myself if this is gonna be the only Venom.
You gotta stop with these statements, okay? Because
no, I just
killing you.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Question: is this the best Spider-Man we have right now? I mean, obviously we don't have any other Spider-Man, but I'm saying, is this Spider-Man we have currently the best of the bunch?
Do I think that he is the best?
I know you really liked Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
Actually, I did. I liked Andrew.
And I really liked, what's his name?
Tobey
Maguire.
Really?
You
liked Tobey?
I thought he fixed the script.
Tobey.
Yeah, he was a nerd. He could play a smart guy. And then, I mean, he didn't beef up like a Spider-Man would. But then also he didn't really, like, not beef up. Like, he was like, okay, yeah, you look a little stronger. But I liked him as Spider-Man. I thought he was good.
Like, this current Spider-Man, I mean, he's like 23 already. Like, it's like...
No, he's in high school.
No, I mean like the actual actor.
Yeah. Well, he's you're never gonna get the same actor at the same age of the character.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying it's like I don't think that like he's going to get like taller or grow facial hair or like really change to the degree that like maybe they were gonna try to add Miles Morales, and you see what I'm saying, that next phase. Yeah. And so like that's kind of how I feel about this Spider-Man. Like I think that he's good for where we are right now, but I kind of envision maybe Spider-Man might take the same mantle as the Joker, almost, right? It's like a power mantle. Like this is this Joker.
Not to get off tangent too much.
Yeah.
You hear about the new Joker movie, right? The origin story of Joker
with
Joaquin.
Yeah, Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. Okay, so you guys got
quick, make it quick. What's your
comment? Very quick. Joaquin Phoenix is one of the best actors to me around. Like I feel like Joaquin Phoenix looks like he has touched madness. Okay.
What? I mean, yeah, he probably has. But Joker?
Yes, I think that he is damn near the perfect person to play.
What? Okay. Well, we'll see. I
first off, Gladiator.
Yeah.
Like I know that he didn't like necessarily hit those high emotions, but like what's that? Joaquin Phoenix knows how to touch those emotions in his own acting ability that makes you feel like, oh damn, you know what I mean? Like he's like, who is he? Okay, like, is he stable?
Is he okay?
Yeah. I guess lastly, to kind of sum up our feelings when it comes to the trailer, I'll go first. I think that I'm hoping that there's a lot that they have hidden, that there's a lot that isn't necessarily like directly in the trailer, that it is one of the kind of those misleading trailers. That would be great. And yeah, I think that there were certain aspects of the trailer when it comes to like his Eddie Brock and the symbiote's kind of confliction that I liked. Like that CGI when you see him kind of like battling the symbiote, that was freakishly cool. Like I was like, I feel this. I like the kind of like internal dialogue that was going on. I didn't like Tom Hardy's acting in it. Like it kind of seemed like very basic. Like he didn't seem like he didn't personally feel like he was getting into the depths. It seemed like he was just kind of reciting lines and just kind of like just doing what they told him to do. So yeah, that was something that kind of made me feel a little weird. Like I didn't feel Eddie Brock's madness, because Eddie Brock, yeah, he's an anti-hero, but I mean there are points to where I feel like we're really supposed to feel his madness.
Yeah,
you know, we're really supposed to feel his despair, and I feel like they kind of just chose Tom Hardy because of his previous work versus if his work actually represented Venom and, you know, the character himself. So, but I mean that's a Marvel screw up to me mostly anyway. It's like they just choose these actors that just kind of have it's like the idea of them versus actually them themselves. So I don't know, I just kind of feel like I would say I'm curious. I would definitely say I'm curious. What are your last thoughts?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna be a hypocrite, and I've been panning it so far, but I'm gonna see it. I can't not see it. I mean, yeah, there were really cool aspects in the trailer. There were some cool shots and scenes, and it looks like it's going to be action-packed, heavy. I just, you know what? I got to give them the benefit of the doubt that it's not out yet. We have till October 5th, 2018 for it to come out, so they can still be doing the touch-ups on Venom and what he looks like. I definitely did mention that his CGI looked really cornball-y. But I'll let that one go. I'll take that off my list of things that I don't like about it. But man, it just doesn't look good. Like I can't help it. I want to like it, but it just like anything from like what they were saying in the trailer, like the taglines, like oh, if you want to be a bad guy, now you're like a super bad, like fight this anti-hero. Like I don't know. I don't remember what it said at this point, but. Like like the taglines weren't that cool. Like even what trailers are doing now is they're doing this whole like last punchline thing after they show you who the director is and all that stuff. Yeah, and that was not funny. Like he's ragging on this guy, being like, "I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna kill you. You're a poop and you're a turd." Yeah, and then like he eats him, and like the little liquor store lady is like all freaked out, and he's just like. Oh yeah, I have a parasite like in me, and what? Yeah. What? See you, Mrs. Chen. Like that's how you act towards this woman that you know, like or kind of know, or I don't know. It just wasn't funny. It just looks forced.
It wasn't funny. Yeah. And yeah, you're very. That's very true.
So I don't know. I mean, again, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm definitely gonna see it, so then I can give you my full take on the film. But I'm placing bets on the fact it's going to be remade. If they want Venom, well, this is the other thing. If they want Venom, they're going to have to buy him out. They just bought out X-Men and Fantastic Four for $71.3 billion. Way to go, Marvel. Coming out the pockets.
Really?
Yes. So now we can have a crossover. Yay! X-Men, Avengers. Wolverine's going to be an Avenger. Woo, 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 woo.
I mean, like, but that's going to be like 2030.
Yeah, maybe. Or sooner than that. Sooner than we know. Who knows? Who knows? But Marvel's making moves to get all of their characters back. Watch if this movie tanks. They're going to make a move to get this character so they can...
Cool. Well, thank you everybody for listening. And this is another episode of G.M.E Reviews. If you liked our episode, and even if you didn't, please hit that like. Please hit that subscribe, and yeah, just ultimately thank you for watching. We're a new channel. We're still developing, getting ourselves right. But thanks for tuning in on our first season of GME Reviews. Hey, what's up, everybody? I want to give a big thanks to Dastardlee. He is on Xbox One. If you have any questions or comments that you want to have, directed to him, feel free to hit him up.
Let me know. I'm here. I'm ready to debate with me on this. I know there's Venom lovers out there. I'm a Venom lover too, but debate with me. Dasterdlee. That's Dastardlee. That's me. That was a rhyme. I feel awesome. Yeah, I'm here. Thanks for having me, Dragon Project. This was awesome.
Of course. Well, thank you guys so much, and thanks for tuning in on our first season of GME Reviews.